Hello and welcome to workout number 4. We are going to keep working on our chord changes. You'll find that we have worked on the chords in this lesson before, but moving between these two in particular can be pretty challenging. So we're going to start with the D major chord in 1, 2, 3. Just give it a strum and let it ring out for 4 beats, and then strum it again. You'll notice that a lot of the exercises throughout these workouts are fairly similar because they're pretty effective at helping you learn chords and learn to change between chords. That's kind of the whole point. So, after we've strummed this chord a few more times, we're going to pick each string individually. We're actually going to do that right now. And this is a great way to help break up the chord into pieces to make sure that it's all sounding as resonant as possible, so you don't hear any of that kind of stuff. And if you are, that's totally okay. Just notice where the trouble spots are and try to readjust your fingers so it's ringing out just like that. All right, we're gonna do it just one more time. All right. Now take 4 beats off and get ready to strum the chord again for 4 beats, just like this. And now, you might know it's coming. Release pressure. We're still trying to build that muscle memory. And maybe see if you could take your hands off of the fretboard now if you haven't already, because we worked on this particular chord for a little while now. So you might start to notice some improvement. But of course, everyone is learning at their own pace, so don't stress too much about it. As long as you are trying, you will make some degree of progress. It is impossible for you to not be progressing. But now get ready to point at the screen. It's coming, right now. Point. Yeah? Now get ready to grab that chord again. And you might notice some lines forming on your fingertips here, you know, from pressing down so much. That's totally normal. Like I've been saying, I've been playing for a while, and I'm noticing my fingertips are a little sore, and I'm getting some weird lines on them. So, don't stress if that is something you're experiencing. Totally normal. But now we're gonna take a little bit of a break. All right, stretch your fingers out, rub your fingertips, shake your hand out, take a water break, walk the dog, but make sure you're back in time to play G major, coming up in a bar, 2, 3, 4, strum. And we're gonna let it ring out for 4 beats, and then strum again. And again. You might notice you're starting to get into a bit of a flow state from doing the same exercises over and over again. I think that's a pretty good state to be in when you're practicing. It can actually be very productive and very fun. It's like meditation, but you're actually learning and growing while you're doing it. Pretty good, right? All right, this is our last time. And now we're going to pick each string individually. Take 2 beats to rest, and again. And of course, just like D major, we have worked on our G major chord before, but you can't really work on a chord too much. You're just further reinforcing that muscle memory. And you know, G major is a notoriously difficult chord, so I don't apologize for, politely encouraging you to practice it a little bit more. All right, get ready to strum it again, and then release pressure right now. Get ready to grab that chord again. Right about now, you might be feeling your fingertips burning a little bit. I'm so sorry. Try to push through the pain, but of course, you know your body well. If it is a little bit too painful, that's totally okay. You can just come back to this workout later. I promise if you've gotten this far in the workout, you've already made some progress and growth. All right, now get ready to point at the screen. Your pointing form is probably so strong by now because we've been doing this so many times. Look at the form of that point. But most importantly, my chord shape is getting even stronger, and that muscle memory is even more reinforced than it was before I started the workout, which is the whole point, right? Get ready to point. We're just gonna do it 2 more times, and then we're gonna take a quick break. All right, here's our last time. That didn't ring out quite the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. No worries. Maybe I'll do it better next time. Okay. Shake your hands out, and we are gonna practice moving between D major and G major. Can be a little challenging, but let's see how it goes. We're gonna start with D major, and we're gonna hold it for 2 bars in 1, 2, 3, 4. D major. Now already start thinking ahead to G major, because that's the chord you are gonna be moving to right now. And we're gonna hold that for 2 bars, 8 beats. And if you need a little extra time to get to the next chord, that is totally okay. Now start thinking ahead to where your fingers need to move in order to grab that G major chord and then strum it. All right, keep up the great work. We're gonna jump back to D major. We're gonna do this a few more times. If you want to take a little break, that is totally okay. That finger strength is going to keep building over time. And of course, a good tip to think about when you're playing guitar, you do want your hands to be as relaxed as possible. So you might find that your fingers are really starting to tense up at this point, and if they are, just take a second to shake them off. Please shake them off so that you can come back to the next chord even more relaxed. And now we have just 1 more rotation on our D major. And now get ready to move to G major at the end of this bar. And then we're gonna keep moving through these chord changes, but we're only gonna hold each chord for 4 beats. So we're gonna make things a little more challenging. Get ready to move to D major right now. And G major's coming up right now. So yeah, things are getting more challenging. Not sorry about that. Everyone loves a good challenge. And start setting up the chord whenever you need to in order to come in on the downbeat. That's the most important thing. And you'll find that the time you need to grab each chord decreases as that muscle memory builds. So keep up the good work. Let's do it a few more times. And at the end of this exercise, I'm gonna throw a bonus challenge your way. You might already know what's coming up. We're only gonna hold each chord for 2 beats, so you're gonna have even less time to move between them. Grab G major again. All right, this is our last time. Play D major. Now G major. Now get ready for our bonus challenge. 2 beats per chord. And G major. And D major to G major. This is just a challenge to throw your way. If you can do it already, that's amazing. If you can't, that is totally okay. The only thing I ask of you is that you try. Just try to hit even one of the chords. All right, this is our last time, and we are done. Let it ring out, bask in the beauty of that G major chord, and we're done. That was challenging. D major and G major can be hard chords for people to learn, and especially moving between them. That is no easy feat. So come back to this workout as many times as you need to and keep working on those chord changes. I'll see you in the next workout.